Hello guys and welcome back to the Gigi shop on YouTube. So first of all, please let me apologize for my absence. Well, there are some specific reasons why I am posting this video with so much delay. Then last week on Friday I destroyed my car, so I had a crash car. I'm leaving some pictures over here.
Oh my God.
I almost crashed my car in order to avoid to kill an animal. So now, without further ado, let's jump into the meat and juice of this video. Now, first of all, I want to thank the user Heavy Claw. I'm screenshotting over here so you know it's you that left this comment. In this tutorial I will show you how you can turn your pre-made ribs into Procreate stamp brush. No worries, this is going to be fun, it's going to be easy, and it's going to be very helpful. And let's start with the very beginning. Okay, enjoy the video.
Before we get into denim, let's start with cotton. Cotton begins as a seed planted in warm fields. Over time, the plant grows and forms small pods. When the pods open, you can see the soft white cotton inside. After harvesting, the cotton is cleaned to remove leaves and dirt. Then the seeds are taken out. Finally, the cotton is pressed into large bales, ready to be shipped to the next step. Denim is woven with two directions of threads. The lengthwise threads are the warp, and they are usually dyed blue. The crosswise threads are the weft and the stay white. So when denim tears or gets scraped, the blue surface breaks and the white threads show through. That's why ribs almost always look white. So, in this video you'll see me work on a desaturated blue, but you can use any background colors you like. I will start designing this kind of slits, which look like, I would say, open pockets. You can use any textured brush if you like to. I'm using the Procreate texture brush that are by default with software. And you can see me, I am not paying really any attention with what I am doing. Just I'm trying to, give the idea of some loose fabric. And I'm trying to stick to the shape that I've shown you in the beginning. Now I am trying to design a new shape, which looks like more of a low curtain. Once again, you can see that I am just sketching here and there I am adding some low pieces of fabric, some loose strands, nothing really too complicated. Just be sure to use a brush you feel comfortable with. Okay, now I'm trying to design what I call the island cut, because this hole looks like an island, you know, and yeah, I'm trying to follow some reference pictures that I was looking for on Pinterest, and once again, it's not really complicated. Just go with the flow. There's no right or wrong when doing this, okay? Just go with trials and errors. And if you don't like, you just go back and restart. I had to restart many times from scratch because I did some mistakes here and there. You are not seeing the whole process, but there were some mistakes that I left out from the video. Now you can also use what I like to call the hatching or crisscross movement with your Apple Pencil. This is what I mean. If you do like this, you're gonna have a nice effect. Okay, now it's time to create a brush, and in order to create the brush, it's mandatory that you have your own design with absolutely no background at all. It must be a PNG. You export it and save it to your camera roll. After doing that, you hit your brush library and tap the plus icon on your right. Select Create New Brush. First thing you want to do is go to Shape and select the white dot. Now open your camera roll and import your brand new design. When you are done doing that, what you have to do is bring the spacing to the very maximum. Then go to Properties, and here you can decide how much small or big your brush should be. My maximum dimension is always around 700. Now you should bring to the maximum both the maximum opacity and the minimum opacity, otherwise your stamp brush is not going to be full color and you're gonna have a problem of opacity. You want a stamp brush that always has 100% load of color. Now you can adjust, if you select preview, you can adjust the icon you see in the brush library, and here at the very last feature you can select your logo. I can import my logo from the Gigi shop, never mind the stuff that I have here. Then you can place your own signature and the name of my shop, which is the Gigi shop, and it's done. All you have to do is tap and hold in order to rename your brush. That will automatically show up in your library. And you can see here, I'm repeating the process for you to see one more time. create new brush, import the shape, save it, maximum spacing, properties, bring everything to the maximum. Here I'm trying the preview of the brush to see if it has the full color load. Here I am adjusting the size of the preview I'm gonna see in my brush library. And at the end, I'm gonna set my copyright with my logo. Where's my logo? Here it is. The name of my shop, the GG shop. My small signature, very ugly. And here I can tap and hold and rename my brush. Very easy. Island cut. Now it's time to test our brushes. All right. Now I prepared these dolls using Gemini. And you can see I am trying my brushes. To you, but I used a tiny bit of airbrush to create some shading around the patch that I applied, but that is totally optional. One thing you have to remember is that when the hole in your denim is quite big, you're probably gonna see some skin underneath. So what you have to do is actually paint the skin underneath, and this is what I'm doing right now. You can see me doing exactly this. I will apply my design, my rip effect on these denim jeans, placing the way I want, adjusting the way I want, altering it. But I am also erasing that part of the denim underneath so I can paint some skin. This is what I'm talking about. You should have actually some skin peeking out from big holes in your denim. I also want to try the effect on a black denim, even though in real life this wouldn't happen because white fibers are present only on blue denim jeans, real blue denim jeans. When it comes to other colors, such as in this case the black you are seeing when you buy a black jeans, that is not the same process. So you can rip and tear the fabric, but you won't see any white fibers peeking out. And this is the final result. I actually really like it. What do you think? Leave a comment.